Hello. Now let us study some terminologies related to flower. Before that, let us revise the flower in short. We have seen the outermost whorl, that is the calyx, made up of sepals. Then the corolla, made up of petals. Inside that, it has the male part, that is called as androecium, and the innermost part is called as gynoecium. The flower has 4 whorls. On the presence or absence of these whorls, there are some terminologies. Let us start with the first, that is the complete flower. If you say complete flower, it means presence of calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. All 4 whorls present. All 4 whorls present. It is a complete flower. Next is the incomplete flower. Incomplete flower means absence of any one of the floral whorl. Absence of any one floral whorl. Either androecium or gynoecium, calyx or corolla. If any of the whorl is absent, it is called as incomplete. Next is the perfect flower. Perfect flower. In the flower, androecium and gynoecium are the most important parts. If both androecium and gynoecium are present, it is called as the perfect flower. Maybe calyx and corolla present or absent, it doesn't matter. But perfect flower means both androecium and gynoecium are present. Both androecium and gynoecium present. It is a perfect flower. This perfect flower is also called as hermaphrodite or bisexual flower. Perfect flower is called as hermaphrodite or bisexual. Both male and female are present. Next is the imperfect flower. The word itself conveys the meaning. Imperfect flower, any one reproductive whorl is present. Either androecium or gynoecium. Only one is present. It is called as imperfect flower. Any one reproductive whorl present. Both present, perfect. Only one present, imperfect. Imperfect is also called as monophrodite or unisexual. Uni meaning one, mono meaning one. Only one, either androecium or gynoecium present, that is called as imperfect. Again, let us go in detail. That is the unisexual flower. Unisexual flower, it can be either male or either female. It can be either male. If it is male, it is called as staminate. Only stamens are present. Only androecium is present. Or it can be either only female. It is female, only gynoecium is present. Gynoecium is present, it consists of pistil, so it is called as pistillate flower. Sixth one is the neutral. Neuter, the word itself tells the meaning. Both the whorls are absent, neither male nor female. Both reproductive whorls are absent. both reproductive bulbs absent, neither male nor female. Such a flower is called as neuter flower. Here example, we can take the ray floret of sunflower. The seventh one is monoecious plant. This all was about flower. Now the whole plant we have to consider. It is monoecious plant. Monoecious plant. Monoecious plant means male and female reproductive flowers are born on the same plant. Male and female reproductive flowers. Male and female reproductive flowers on same plant. It means male flower is different and the female flower is different, but they are present on the same plant. Example, maize. It has some male flowers, some female flowers. And the last one is dioecious. The last one is dioecious plant. In this plant, on the whole plant only one type of flower is present. Only one type of unisexual flower present. Example, papaya or date palm, or you can say papaya. Whole plant, either male plant or the female plant. If it is a male plant, it contains all the staminate flowers. If it is a female plant, it contains all the pistillate flowers. Don't confuse in monoecious and dioecious. Monoecious contains male flowers also and female flowers also. Male flower is a different, female flower is different, but both are present on the same plant. And in dioecious plant, whole plant contains either all male flowers or either all female flowers. That is the male plant or female plant. Example is date palm. Here we have completed some terminologies regarding the flower, and these terms we are going to use in different topics. Thank you.